Hey guys, it's me, Christina, and I have my April wrap up, so let's get started. The first book I read in April was a poetry book, which is For Teenage Girls with Wild Ambitions and Trembling Hearts by Clementine von Drag Kiss, and it was very beautiful. I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Loveless, Volume 1, and I cannot pronounce the author, so yeah, so it's about this boy, and his brother died, and there's this guy named Sobi, and like they're like kind of like cat people, so like except the adults who once you like become an adult, you like lose your ears and tail, and it's a little odd, but it's really interesting. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it. I'm on volume 2. Then I read Noragami volume 2. And I read it from the library, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read Noragami Volume 3, and this one is my favorite so far in the series because it focuses more on, oh my god, I cannot, Yuki, I think his name is, Yukin or something like that, his character, and it's really interesting. I loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Then I read We Are Ants by Sean David Hutchinson, and it was so good. I loved it. It was so beautiful. I love this book so much. Then I read volume 4 of Noragami, and I loved it. It was so good. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. And lastly, I read volume 1, 2, and 3 of Orange by, I cannot pronounce that, just look at the author. And this is just this has to be like one of my favorite manga series that I've read so far. I pre-ordered the second one, so it comes with, I think, the last collection, and this is about a girl named Naho, I think is her name, and she receives this letter from her future self, and it's to prevent something, and I don't want to give away because you just have to read it. It's just so beautiful, and the cover is really pretty. And those are all the books I read. Now I'm gonna pick my favorites. I'm gonna pick 2. So, Orange and We Are Ants are my 2 favorites this month, and they're just really, really good. So just pick them up. Now I'm gonna do my book haul. So I picked up more of Loveless because it's a really good series. It's a little weird, but it's really good. Then I got 3 and 4. I like the bind ups. 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. And the last manga I got was Maid-sama Volume 1 and 2. I watched the anime, and I really want to read the manga. And it's like a really cute anime. Like, just check it out. And Loveless is also an anime, but there's I think there's only 13 episodes. And lastly, I got 2 actual books, and did I mention I Love You, and did I mention I Need You by Estelle Mascame, I think. And this was a Wattpad book, I think it says. and the third book comes out in December. So I'm going to mention some other favorites before I start what I'm currently reading. So if you didn't know, I love like bullet journaling. It's like my obsession, and it's like plannering but like different, and like you can do like different things, and it's just like I use it every day, and it's like really cool. And I got these stickers from Redbubble, and it said, I think this one is from Clockwork Prince or Princess, and it says it was books that made me feel maybe I wasn't completely alone. Then I got some from an anime I watch, which is free. These are the characters, and then lastly from Haikyuu, Kagami, and Hintena. And I have one other sticker that I put in here, and it's from Fangirl, and it's like different quotes from Fangirl. So I love this, and I have a little like pouch that I keep in my purse, and these are like because like I'm just like more and more nerdy every time. I have washi tape. There's this like black and white stripe, and then there's this star one. So I have my favorite pens in here, which are these Pilot pens and Stabilo, I think is what it's called. And this is just like my color code for like my journal. And these Micron pens, which are like awesome. And I like this one, but sometimes it like bleeds on the page, so I don't use it as often. So let's get to what I'm reading. Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas, and it's about two boys, and one is allergic to electricity, and it's just really interesting, and I really love it, and it's told in letters, and I'm on page 71. A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab. I'm on page 57. And it's like about like these different Londons, and it's really cool. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I'm on page 47. And I picked up Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and it's about this girl named Amy, and she's going to be moving from California to Connecticut, and it's interesting so far. I'm on page, I think, 20, 21, and I'm enjoying it so far. And it's by Morgan Matson. And I'm reading Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I want to read this before the movie comes out. I'm also reading Sea of Heavenly Fire, and I forgot to bring it over here. And I'm on page 45, and I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of slowish, but I'm enjoying it. And I'm planning on reading this month Fantasy Lover by Charlene Kenyon. I've tried reading this multiple times, but like either I'm like not in the mood for it, or like I want to read something else, and I'm determined to read this month. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be putting up a review of We Are Ants by Sean something, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading. Bye, guys.